In a small riverside town, there lived a man named Tam with his wife Mai and their little daughter Nim. Tam was kind and hardworking, always finding ways to make a living to support his family. He had tried all kinds of jobs, selling fruit, sugarcane juice, even repairing motorbikes. But unfortunately, every time Tam started a new business, his neighbor Vu would quickly copy him and do it better. Tam sold sugarcane juice, Vu sold it too, but added free ice. Tam sold banh mi, Vu opened a stall right next to his and added pay and eggs. No matter what Tam did, he couldn't keep customers for long. No matter how hard he tried, Vu would always find a way to copy and outdo him. Many nights, Tam sat quietly in his small house, sighing, not knowing where to begin again. One evening, after their daughter had fallen asleep, Mai gently said, "Why don't you try making banh mi with a special sauce? No one else would have our recipe." Tam thought about it and silently went into the kitchen to experiment. He mixed honey, fried garlic, green pepper, and a little butter, creating a sauce that was sweet, a bit spicy, and incredibly fragrant. After a few tries, Tam smiled. This was the flavor he had been searching for. The next day, he parked his banh mi cart at the park and put up a sign. "Green pepper honey sauce banh mi, only here." Curious customers came over. They tasted it and couldn't stop praising it. Such a unique taste. I've never had a banh mi like this before. That day, Tam went home with a radiant smile, for the first time in weeks. 3 days later, as Tam was selling his banh mi, Vu showed up with a brand new cart. Next to it was a big sign, "Honey sauce banh mi, cheaper." Though not exactly the same, customers started flocking to Vu's cart because it was cheaper, looked better, and came with a free iced tea. Tam's heart sank. Once again, all his hard work was being taken away. Even though his sauce was still more special, regular customers couldn't tell the difference. They were drawn in by the price and convenience. That night, Tam didn't say a word. He quietly packed up and went home, eyes filled with sadness. Little Nim came running to show off a picture she had just drawn, but Tam only gave her a faint smile. Inside, he was caught in that all-too-familiar loop of frustration. During dinner that night, Mai spoke up. "Do you know why people prefer buying from Vu?" Tam shook his head. "Because you only sell banh mi. Vu gives them an experience, even if it's just tea or a fancy cart." Tam sighed. "But I don't have the money to invest like Vu." Mai smiled. "I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about heart." Seeing Tam's confused face, Mai explained further. "You used to tell Nim amazing fairy tales. Why not bring that storytelling talent to your banh mi cart? Sell and tell stories at the same time. No one else does that." Tam's eyes widened. He had never thought of that. That night, the couple prepared a small speaker and a new sign that read, "Enjoy banh mi, free storytelling." The next day at the park, Tam began telling a traditional folk tale while preparing sandwiches. At first, people were curious, then delighted. They ate while listening to stories, feeling warm and cozy, like being at home. From that day, Tam's banh mi cart became more than a food stall. It became a place of connection. Kids sat around to listen. Adults smiled and savored stories about life, family, and kindness. Tam told stories in a warm, sincere voice, not as a performer, but as himself. Some days, little Neem stood by her father, reciting poems for customers. Word spread. Many people recorded videos and posted them online. The storytelling banh mi cart quickly drew attention. Vu saw this and tried blasting loud remix music from his cart, but no one came to listen. Everyone said, "The other one is better. It's warmer." Tam wasn't just selling sandwiches, he was selling feelings. For the first time in years, he felt like he was doing something truly unique. One day, Vu quietly came and bought a banh mi from Tam. He was no longer smug. "You really did it," Vu said softly. Tam smiled. "It's not about the secret. It's about not being afraid to be different." Vu nodded, then turned and walked away. That night, Tam came home earlier than usual. The whole family ate together while listening to Nim share her fun moments with the customers. Mai asked softly, "Are you still afraid of being copied?" Tam looked at her and shook his head. "Because what I offer, no one else can copy." Months later, Tam opened another banh mi cart, run by a young neighbor whom he personally trained in storytelling and heartfelt service. Now, the banh mi cart wasn't just a livelihood, it was a place to plant seeds of warmth. Tam's story shows, you don't have to be the best, just be the truest version of yourself. Because ideas can be copied, but your heart never can.